guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree if you are new here, and I am serving some major early 2000s vibes today with my built-in cup, scrunchy boob, shirt, my pastel eyes. Everything matches. There's really serving a look today. I got pumpkins now. Fall is coming. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing another palette mashup, and today I am pairing together the Colourpop In a Trance palette with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look and hanging out with me today, I'm also trying a couple new products in this video as well. So, if you guys are interested in hanging out, then just keep on watching. My hair is a complete and utter fucking disaster, but I will take it out at the end because, well, this keeps it out of my face. Don't know what's happening over here. I'm gonna let it live. Alrighty, I'm gonna start off with the In a Trance palette, and I'm gonna go into the shade right here, Own Your Power, and I'm gonna use that as transition, sort of. I'm gonna really load up my brush though. This morning I'm doing an Ulta haul. Well, I ordered it today, but it's planned for September. This video is coming out right before September. It's planned for sometime in September. Basically, I had a bunch of Ulta points, and I was like, I'm gonna spend them all. I had like $140 in Ulta points or something like that, and I was really trying to just, you know, fill up that cart. And Ulta sells these brushes, which is the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender Blush. Eye Blender Brush, and bought like 4 more, even though I already have 3. They're just such good brushes. They do such a good job. I would literally use this brush in like 3 different sizes, and that could be it, and I could do my eyes with that every single day. But they only have the big size, so I need little brushes too. Okay, so like I said, really packing this on. I'm kind of packing it and then doing swipey, blendy motions. It is a pastel shade, so you know it's a little bit harder to get it to show up. I'm going to jump over to the Norvina palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Soul and use that to deepen up my crease, since the pastel purple is not really very sheer. Not sheer, but just it's pastel. And this is very similar in tone, just deeper. My biggest fear with filming with this door open, it's been fine so far, but like my biggest fear is that one of them is just gonna get super hyper and they're gonna bolt in here like they do, and they're just gonna take the fucking camera with them. And like I'm hoping that I have the reflexes to just reach out and fucking grab it before it gets sent. I also remember when we moved into this apartment and we had our little office space, and we were like, oh, we're never gonna let the cats in here at all. Like, this is gonna be a cat-free room. We literally don't even shut the door at all anymore. They sleep in here most nights. Hasn't been a problem so far, except for the fact that all of my makeup brushes are always just constantly covered in cat hair. Next up, I'm going to dip into the shade Volatile. Keep it cool toned, but I want to deepen up the outer corner. I think that's really where the In a Trance palette shines, is in conjunction with other palettes, which typically isn't how I do my makeup. I tend to be somebody who just uses one palette and one palette only, but I think that it works better in conjunction with something else. Just picking up a little bit more Soul and just blending that all out. Alrighty, I'm gonna go in with my fingers, just one finger, and dip up the. I'm gonna go in with my finger into the shade Mind's Eye. I'm gonna put that on the open space on my lids. Why in the flying fuck was that so hard? Ooh, that's a pretty shade. I'm very matchy-matchy with my shirt. Very simple eye look for today. But again, I just really feel like there's not a whole lot that can be done with the In a Trance palette. Like, my options are very, very limited in this palette. I don't have a lot to work with. It was very lucky that I got these two paired together because they do play very well together, but like, it's very limited. So I'm gonna toss on a good wing. I feel like this look needs like a really good wing to kind of balance it out. And toss on my base. I'm gonna do all creams today. So I will be back with my base on. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna do a cream look today, and actually referencing back to that Ulta haul that I was talking about a little bit ago in this video. There's a couple things from Sephora that are in that haul, but I ended up with a couple cream bronzers, and I wanted to give this a try today. This came in like a little Sephora little bag thing that I bought. This is the Iconic London Sheer Bronze in the shade Caramel Glow. I'm going to use my e.l.f. airbrush blender brush to do it, and I think what I'm going to do is get the eyeshadow off of my hand. I think I'm just going to squirt some of this onto my hand and then kind of like pick it up on the brush, kind of work it around the brush, and then ooh, that's wet. Very wet feeling for somebody who usually uses stick bronzers. Sheer Bronze is correct in the name. It was actually very, very pretty. It is, as the name would imply, it is definitely a sheer bronze. You have to build it up quite a bit, but it's really, really pretty. It didn't seem to like pick up anything, like any of my foundation or anything like that. You don't need a lot to create a first layer, but you have to build it up a couple times depending on how much color you want. But overall, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. It's quite pretty. Right, next up, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop Blush Sticks in the shade Mini Me. So I'm just going to, I like to just take the brush and just go like that, and then I get a little bit off of it. Next up is another product that I have yet to try. This is from my Shop Miss A haul. This is the Aoa Velour Highlight in the shade Sometimes. I was waiting to do a cream look. So this is like it's like a putty. It's definitely a little bit more putty-like than like your Colourpop Super Shock, but it is really, really pretty. Once again, doesn't seem to be picking up anything. It's blending out really, really easily. This is definitely something that you just want to use with your finger with. Alright, so I am going to set a little bit of my face with powder, probably right here, a little bit right in here, and then like down here, because it's just like a lot of shine. Even though I did use a matte foundation, there's a lot of shine happening right now. So I'm going to do that. I am going to finish up underneath my eyes. I'm going to basically just put up level underneath my eyes. It's pretty much the majority of what I'm going to be doing, blending it out with colors that I've already used. But other than that, I am going to go finish up the rest of my face. For my lips, I'm going to toss on the NYX Lingerie XXL in the shade Expose Me. And I will be right back. So this is the final look. I think it turned out really pretty. This is definitely the type of look that works just really well with like a cream base, just like a lot of glow and dew, and just, I think it looks really pretty. And the matte lip kind of really just works with it too, because then it's not like too over the top, but it's like just enough, and that's that on that. That's gonna wrap up today's video and my palette mashup with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette and the Colourpop In a Trance palette. Like I said, I think this look turned out really cute. Again, I didn't break the fucking mold. I did not reinvent the goddamn wheel here, but I think it's cute, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day, whether or not I feel cute. Comment down below and tell me how you would pair these two palettes together. I would love to know. Please subscribe if you have not already. It would mean the world to me. Like this video, ring the bell, do all the things. I hope that you guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!